Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another video. We have the boss now for the Grim Forest. I'm gonna be going through and trying to beat that one without basically any preparation. So if you've seen my previous video on the Grim Forest, you get the squad progress where you get some stats. I've got attack percent, some accuracy, some speed. I've got unlocked some curios, like the poison cloud one looks interesting. And then basically those are my stats that I have. I haven't done anything else. If you want to go through the previous video to see what kind of boost you can get with this mode, as you go through, you can cover that. But I want to just showcase this boss today, which is should be unlocked very soon. So if I draw from the champions I have, I should be able to just beat this one very quickly. As I told you, this shouldn't be much of an issue. Simply my Leo on his own should be okay. And basically through that, we're gonna go and reach the boss. So yeah, be right back. Once I beat the stage, we'll go through to the boss. Okay, so I've beaten the boss. I got some XP, some rewards there, nothing too crazy. Well, I don't consider that boss stage, but yeah. So crit damage, crit rate. Yeah, I do think crit damage, crit rate is nice. It's only 10% though. This goes up. I'm not that crazy about crit damage. I would prefer more speed. 10% crit damage though. I guess this will go maybe up to 50% and then 5% extra crit. So yeah, okay. So if this boss becomes too challenging, obviously you can go back and start beating up other stages, and then hopefully those will just make your account stronger. But as you see, guys, I'm having a little bit of an issue with choices here. Just not enough choices, right? I have too many choices actually. So yeah, looks good so far. Let's continue. All right, let's try and beat this boss. So I have choice of 8 and 8 champions. So this is Phrygius, the Trove Master. And this pernicious thief boasts a wealth of treasure that you'll want to get your hands on. The more damage you deal, the more coins and gold you'll get. Right. Okay. So if I do 4 million damage or more, I get XP, coins, and gold. So that should be your goal. But then as you go through and do more and more and more damage, 20 million plus, you unlock these extra gold. The golds are way more rewarding, guys. The golds give you the choice of chests here. So these chests contain the new set. That's what you want to be doing. So I wonder, is this a one-time only thing? I don't think so. I don't think so. So yeah, once the boss reaches to like 0 health, I'm imagining is the time to go. So let's draw some champions here. Like, which champions do I have that would do some nice damage? I think my Toshiro and Mikage combo here is nice. Barely have any revivers here. Should I use Arbiter in there? Could use Arbiter. Noelle has like a freeze. Does Noelle have a revive? I think she's got like a revive. Can't remember. I think I'm gonna go with. I think this selection is good because I get Mikage and Toshiro, which is very strong. I could use my redraw token, but I think I'm okay. Like, Noelle, does she have a freeze and a revival? Could do this and this, and then I think this could be nice. It's all about the shields, right? You got to go through the shields. HP burns do less damage, but I'm fine with that. And start on auto. Let's see. All right, let's see how challenging this boss is with these choices that I have. I put revival in there, but it might not even be worth it, right? Because I might not get as much damage. Ooh, that's a lot of Do I need more accuracy here? There's a new shields. So he's immune to decreased speed, so maybe that wasn't the best choice. Doing some damage here. Block buffs will do nothing. I think Noel is kind of worthless here. We can reduce the bosses. Yikes. Yeah, those things are nasty. Okay, so let's see. We revive, but yeah, I just don't have enough protection here. Yeah, it's those gold plates. Edit team. Oh, does that cost more energy? Wait, does that cost more energy? 29. Did I not have gear on her? No, she was just missing some gloves. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is gonna become very interesting as a mode. I gotta read through his stats again and see. All right, so he can steal one random buff. That's fine. Attacks all enemies. Decrease speed. Decrease attack. Can steal Terminator. And then he has the gold plated. The gold plated does a lot of damage to me, so maybe some shields would be nice for me to just protect me, right? Yeah, we'll see. Okay, guys, let's try this again. I tried it a little bit more times just to get an understanding on how this works again. So we start the fight. He'll gain the shields once he activates this skill. So the Hardened Avarice. This will make him gold looking and basically be annoying. So I'm guessing you have to wait with doing your damage until he has the gold plates on. I could do some HP burns here. That's fine. And basically what I want to do is just have my team be a little bit protected. So you see, I did some damage here to his gold plate. When his gold plate is destroyed, the first layer, he's got 5 layers of gold plates. He'll do damage on me based on his max health. Okay, so that's gonna be interesting. Equal to 5% of the gold plated value. So he took damage from the brimstone there. He'll do yeah, it's damage based on his max health. Yeah, but it's also based on the damage that this shield can basically tank. So interesting. It's interesting so far. What I want to see is how many supports do I need? So I put Mithrala in there because I was just getting wrecked when he gets like a turn. Because you see there he did a lot of damage when that second plate just evaporated. There's some decreased attacks on us. There's a decreased attack on him. It's got decreased defense on. Yeah, I wish I could just cleanse through that. My Krisk definitely needs to heal a little bit. He didn't take a turn. It's fine. He's kind of low though. And you see already, guys, on how easily you can get wiped there. That ally protection, I think, is what killed him. I did some good damage there. I did like 3 million so far. Basically enough to give me the XP almost. But you see he already gets that next layer. So this is where things become troubling, right? So do you just break your head in terms of thinking of teams to actually do this? Or do you just go around and do other things and make your squad stronger? I think that's the best choice before you go and try to beat this. So this is like day 2 for me, right? So this is day 2 for me. That's 4,400,000. Like if I wipe here, is that like if I wipe here, is that gonna give me the guaranteed rewards and that's it? So I completed that. Yeah, let's just see without exiting the battle. So I did that. I get some XP. I guess this stage is done. And if I want to repeat it, am I able to get more rewards? I should, right? I should. So this is boss number 1, Phrygius. You saw, guys, it's not an easy boss. You take a ton of damage and you need to deal a ton of damage as well. So the squad progression here is key to get you to do more damage and take basically less damage, right? But also the curios that you'll be using. So I think this one, if I use this one, so decrease each enemy's HP, attack, and defense. This would decrease the boss's HP, attack, and defense by 1%. That's nice. So what I want to do, guys, before we close off the video is I want to go and do the remaining 28 energies I have and then come here and try and do the boss again. Because I think that's the way to go, right? So, okay, guys, so we're going to go and try the boss again. Basically, you want to think about this on day 2, right? I used up 60 energy today. Yeah, I do have a level 9 on the squad. I do have some good upgrades like attack percent. You can see the totals here on the top. 45% extra attack, 9 speed, 25% crit damage. I get crit rate, but that doesn't help me at all because I basically am maxed out. But decrease each enemy speed by 3%. I kind of like that a lot for bosses. Decrease each enemy's accuracy. It's all right. Decrease health, attack, and defense. I think I'm going to use this curio. The good thing is you can switch around with those. I do have 2,500 coins, which are not enough to purchase a curio, which I think the nether bite knife would be the best. Deals damage to 1, 3, 5 enemies equal to 5% of their max health on every 8th, 7th, and 6th turn taken by ally champion. So I think this one is actually pretty strong for bosses, doing enemy max health basically all the time. And it's a single boss, so that would have been perfect. So let's try the boss again. I don't know. I think I liked Toshiro here. I don't think I liked Ninja so much. It's not like I have a lot of choices here, but let's say if I do redraw, every single one of my champions is redrawn though. So that's kind of the issue. And basically what you want to do is you want to be going for that maximum damage, right? That maximum stats. But let's see. Like I'll have increased attack. I'm gonna have Toshiro here with Mikage. That looks good. Still think maybe Noel is good here. Empress didn't do much before, but let's say he's taking damage. Empress, he can reflect a little bit, but it's gonna be continuous damage. It's not like it's one time. Gold plated. I wonder if bombs do anything here, but I still think I need support. Maybe like slower fights is best. We'll see. I honestly don't know which is best. It doesn't matter here when I start attacking him. Yeah, let's just give ourselves some buffs. Let's do the weaken. Did a weak hit there. So there's Brimstone. Did a little bit of damage there on the shield. Almost broke through the shield. Didn't apply the decreased defense there. Some poisons there. More poisons. Increase speed on everybody. Boss turn count. That's going to be crucial. The boss turn count. There it is. There's a little bit of damage through to us. It bugs out a little bit here with there's some kind of calculations of damage, I think. That's kind of nasty, but see, I almost survived there. I'm not sure what I need here. Do I need more heals? There's almost that final plate. Doesn't she heal me whenever this champion or an ally has their turn meter increased heals? Yeah, that's what I remember. Yeah, the weaken is nice, but I'm getting like 0 heals here. I need some sort of better. Oh, the protection, the ally protection got stolen there. Yeah, although it helps a ton, my Krisk is dead there. Probably if I did ally protection on the Krisk, that would have been better. There's like a delay with calculations of damage. So significant delay, I would say. Yeah, stealing my buffs is not nice at all. I don't know the stats of the boss, but it's definitely gonna be annoying, like resistances and all. I'm able to go through his plates quite easily, I will say, but when he gets those plates back up, oh, my Toshiro doesn't want to heal though. If I switch forms, he becomes tankier, right? And I'll be able to get an extra turn here. Like, it's almost like I get 0 heals. I did 5 million this time around, which was way better than before. But you see what happens. I wonder if Mithrala is going to do anything here. Poisons do a little bit of damage, but I don't think it's enough. Look at that. Mithrala is doing work. Actually, no, barely did anything. It's the Brimstone and... It's Brimstone and just healing. Why is she healing so much though? I have her in regen. I gotta check her gear, but look at this. Basically, Mithrala doing work here. Like the boss gets turns, that's fine, but the Brimstone is doing a lot of work. We're at 6 million actually. Could get close to 7 just with Brimstone. Look at this, guys. And Mithrala. So if you have something like a Brimstone champion, you can definitely solo this with resistance, because I'm resisting the decreased speed and decreased attack from the boss. And I'm not buffing up, so it's not like he can steal my Terminator. So I did 7 million. That's nice. Okay, and that didn't use up more of my energy. So you can go back to the boss once you become stronger. You go back and you get these rewards once you do more damage. But obviously the damage ramps up to, you need 20 million, and I think that's when you get it once you unlock more and more of this mode. So that's it, guys, for today. Thank you all. This was the new boss, Phrygius. I think the way that you want to go with this is with some nice healing. Obviously, like the showcase for this one is very dependent on your account. So I would imagine other videos being showcased for this boss in the future to be all about combos that can do the quickest 20 million damage. But again, that also depends on the traits that you have, the gear that you have on your champions, the blessing. There's a ton of things that work together. So I can't think of this combo that everybody will have unless it's free-to-play champions, which again, still, because of the redraw feature here, basically everybody will have a different squad available. It's like a different cursed city team here, which is okay, but still quite challenging so far, I would say. This guy, he hits a lot if you've got buffs on. So that is the biggest issue with this one. He hits a lot because you can also steal Terminator, and then he rotates through his skill. So that's the issue. But for now, this was the showcase, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.